I stole BADGEPLUG's 6-6 ISO meta lockdown build he made for the ones to start season 5. I even found some ways to get more attributes out of it without sacrificing anything. And this is my ISO Juggerlock build. I'm having a lot of fun cooking up on the ones court with it, not having to go against the 7'3" post scorers because it's a small forward. If you've seen that build, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go actually show you his build, then I'm gonna show you how I made the build and actually got more attributes out of it. And then we'll get into some gameplay to show you what it looks like in my hands. I don't have 1 million subscribers like Badgie does, but I am pretty decent at the game, so you'll get the chance to see what it looks like in the hands of another player. Okay, so I'm on BADGEPLUG's YouTube, and you can see I've got the screen paused here where he's showing the build. If you want to take a screenshot, pause the video right now, best time to do it. But I'm going to go straight into how I made my version of it, the ISO Juggerlock. And I really got everything he got, but just made it better. And in my opinion, I think you'll agree when you see what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and pull up the builder in 2K. First and foremost, I did drop 1 pound of weight off the build. It was 239 when he made it. I made it 238 because I didn't think the extra pound, which does help with post lockdown, does help with box out situations. I didn't think the extra pound is worth it, as the little bit of stamina I'll get back dribbling the ball, and then this extra agility I can get with some of the season cap breaker rewards. I'll eventually go to 87 agility. Speed is king in this game. Strength is super important too. But anyway, that's the way I went. You can do it your way, but I thought I'd had a good idea doing it like that. Now, I'm going to just show you the build from scratch so I can explain everything along with the cap breakers, because that's really where I get the magic out of the build, is actually budgeting the cap breakers a little bit. So we both go with a 73 close shot. 70 layup gets you Zion Williamson. He ended up getting a 71 layup because it's tied in with your 86 ball handle. So he didn't have a choice there. And of course, he gets 61 pass accuracy because that's tied in as well. He went 75 speed with ball to get the silver lightning launch. Also 65 vert tied in with the 73 driving dunk gives you bronze posterizer, which is a big difference maker. That's a big deal with that badge. It feels like you've got like a real solid dunk rating, and I would definitely recommend it. He went 83 standing dunk. 81's all you need for silver rise up, but he had extra points left over, so he went with an 83. He also cap breaks to an 89 mid-range for the gold set shot specialist, but he only has an 86 when he makes the build to use 3 of his 13 cap breakers here. He has 13 total, although it is the start of season 5 when he makes it, so he knows going into it he'll have 14 cap breakers soon. And he talks about using it on speed, and I'll go over that here in a second. Anyway, 83 3 ball, bronze limitless range. Let's drop the free throw back down. That's tied to the mid-range to the 61. We don't need that. It's a ones build. We're not touching pass accuracy for the same reason. We're going up to an 88 interior defense, which gives us the post lockdown on gold. And obviously the 86 ball handle not only gives us silver ankle assassin, but you also unlock a legend strong handle at the 93 strength. Okay. He uses 5 cap breakers on strength, drops it down to an 88. And I'm going to drop the post control for that reason, so you can see the exact way he made his. But he made his with an 88 to eventually use 5 cap breakers here. And then his other 5 cap breakers go on to perimeter defense. So he makes it a 94 perimeter defense to go up to a 99 with the cap breakers. 67 steel, enough to get you the bronze glove badge. And then he goes 76 on the block. 74 is all you need for a paint patroller on bronze. He just had extra points left over. So just like the standing dunk, he just squeezed out whatever he could from the build. He goes 81 on the O board, doesn't touch defensive rebound. And then he goes up to a 90 on his speed and an 86 on the vert. And there's the build. Now, the way I did it, first and foremost, if you look back here, 93 speed's all you can get on the build, and you can only use 5 cap breakers, right? So I felt like if I can get, speed's expensive. So I felt like if I can get a little bit more out of the build, this might be where I can do it, along with maybe messing with these little extras here, right? even this, because ball handle is expensive. So I dropped the layup down to 70 and dropped the pass accuracy to 60 because it doesn't affect the ball handle, rating. The ball handle affects it. So anyway, 85 ball handle is what I went with. Mid range, I found out was actually a little bit cheaper. You see, I can still go up on the mid range from 87 to an 88, but I can't touch ball handle anymore. Mid range is a little bit cheaper, so I went with an 87 to only use 2 cap breakers on mid range and use the other one on ball handle, and I was able to get a little more mileage out of the build. I'm still using 5 on perimeter defense, but speed's expensive. I dropped it to an 88, and I pulled this up to a 90, and I was able to, through some messing around with it, I decided where I liked it at. I went with a 64 post control, and I was able to squeeze out a 78 block to max that out. And then I put the rest on standing dunk. So instead of an 83, I got an 82. But I hit all the same badge thresholds, and I still get all the same animations. I just get a little bit better budget out of my cap breakers. So with 14 cap breakers, I'm going using 2 here. So I'm still getting 89 mid range. I'm using 1 here. That's 3 total, 86 ball handle. So I'm not losing anything there. 5 on perimeter defense. That's 8 total now. I'm putting 3 onto strength for 93 strength, so exact same strength rating. That's 11. And now I got 3 left over. So instead of going to the 90 speed where he made his originally, I'm able to go up to a 91, which he said he was going to do anyway. And even though he started with a higher speed, he can only max out at a 93, just like this build can only max out at a 93. So once I get that, I'll go to agility and to get the 87 agility, so I'll be a faster build. And then maybe I'll mess with the ball handle to go up to an 88 to get Kobe escape. I do kind of miss having that. But anyway, this is the ISO Juggerlock, just a better budget version of the same build the BADGEPLUG made. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. So we'll jump straight into the gameplay. You can see here shades of Luau Deng. Shout out to Luau, Kawhi Leonard, and Zayden McDaniels. And this, I'm assuming prime Luau Deng. If you know, you know. Switchable lockdown defender, but again, I like to call it my ISO Juggerlock. All right, so hopping into some gameplay, I got a 6'9" pure post score, 99 standing dunk, 97 block, 95 post control. Well, we're ready for it. We got the post lockdown, plus we got the 99 perimeter, and we're faster than him. I'm sure he's 6'9". There's no way he's not. So I just want to try to body him up and cause as much time to run off the clock as possible. I get a bad animation. Somehow I slide off of him, and that standing dunk works just fine. So back to the same strategy. I'm gonna just try to press him and get him to pick up his dribble. With that 99 perimeter, I figured that would be enough to get it done, but I get post driven on, and yeah, he's putting the ball in the hole. So 4-0. We just got to make a stop at this point, and back to the same strategy. What I start thinking at this point is maybe I shouldn't be pressing him up in this way. I've got to try a different strategy, but I feel like I'm just not quite ready to give it up yet. So here I am bumping him again, bumping. I can't imagine this being a fun play style to use over and over, but, to each his own. He gets another bucket, 8-0. I got people messaging me. Not going to worry about that. I've got to stop a post score right now. So I thought maybe I'd get a bump there that would make him pick his dribble up, but he's still got the ball. He's drop stepping me. I go for a reach. 2K doesn't give it to me. He's back to standing dunking on me. So I'm going to back up this time, let him come to me, and see how it goes. I drop down, hit the little I'm open emote, get a contest. He gets the rebound. I knock it out of bounds. His ball, but now he's got 11 seconds. So I'm going to return back to the strategy. I need to try to get this ball back 11 seconds. If I can grind him out on the perimeter long enough, he won't have enough time to get up a decent shot. He's got 5 seconds. He tries post driving on me, but I'm scooting back as I'm pressing him. So I'm kind of baiting it. And we get that out of bounds that, happens a lot of 2K25. So I got two-way tenacity. I got to make sure I don't waste it. I try to hit him with a little pro combo move to the snatch. He's kind of playing the shot, but not really. Spamming behind the backs. Go to the Tyrese Halliburton to the Kawhi Leonard behind the back snatch and knock down the mid range. So 10-2, back in the driver's seat. Got to make a run here. I really don't want to give him the ball back. Back to the pro combo moves to the snatch, and then Hezzy to the Kawhi Leonard to the snatch. Go to the Jimmy Butler, and then again Tyrese Halliburton to Kawhi Leonard. Pull up for the mid range, and I brick. Now I got to deal with him with the ball again, but I feel like I learned something. I don't need to press him that far up. I need to play back a little bit and get him into a position where I can get a good contest. And here we make him pick it up. I get the board, clear the ball, and I got a chance to put in some work. So looking to drive, he's not stepping up on it at all. So I'm looking to take a mid-range at this point. I'm gonna snatch, scoot back a little bit with that Kawhi Leonard. He's not playing it. I'm gonna get a little more space. He's giving me all the space I really should be asking for. I'm trying to get to this Devin Booker to get an easy dunk, and he finally steps out on me, and I take it. So 10-4, a little sloppy gameplay off the jump, but we have the ball, and that's all you can really ask for on the ones court. I take a mid-range. He's been giving it to me. I finally take it. I got to make him respect this jumper so I can get more of these Devin Booker crosses and try to get some more dunks going. But he's playing super low. So I'm hitting the hop jumper cancel, scooting back with it, knocking it down, 10-9. We got 9 points pretty quick, and now we got takeover. So at this point, we got a 96 mid-range and a 93 ball, along with a 98 speed, because we're using Make It Rain takeover. I hit him with the Devin Booker, get underneath, and pick up my dribble. And I was hoping to try to give it a self-lob. I couldn't get it off. Go to the standing dunk. That's hard to green this year, especially with a 97 block down there with a 100% contest on me. I get another bad animation on defense. It's the ones court, and post scores are the meta, so that's going to happen. But I decided to scoot back a little bit, try to play him a little smarter, playing the post drive. He's going to try to drop step, I'm assuming. I'm going to go for a reach. I don't get anything, and that's 100% RNG. I don't care what your steal rating is. You either get it or you don't, and 2K is in the driver's seat as far as that goes. So he gets that standing dunk. He interrupts his animation, and he's a decent post scorer. He's not really bad at what he's doing. I'm able to get make him reset here. He's switching hands on me. He's looking for that drop step. He fakes it because he knows I'm reaching on it, but that gives me enough position. He's relying on real player percentage, by the way. So 2K, he's either going to give it to him or he's not, and he's got to live with the results. I finally get a drive past him, and there goes that bronze posterizer. He's got a 97 block, and that's moments where I feel like that bronze posterizer really makes a difference, having that 73 driving dunk instead of a 70. But what's he doing? He's jumping up. He's pressing up on me like he's got enough defense to guard me. No, sir. I'm hitting him with the KD go-to, going to the Devin Booker. Missed the layup. It's a good animation. I was expecting a dunk. I got timing turned on, and I just point blank missed it. But we get the ball back, hit him again with the KD go-to. This time off the Devin Booker cross. We let him jump. We take the easy close shot. 13-14. We need a few buckets and get up out of here. He's pressing me again. I go right back to the KD go-to to the Devin Booker. He's able to run me down, get a bump, and I don't have enough confidence in my driving dunk with that rating to try to dunk stick it. So I got to reset, but it's fine. We got time on the clock. I go right back to the Devin Booker, but this time a standing dunk. And you'll see at the top of my screen, if you didn't notice, I got gold rise up on. I'm running that. That's a tier 2 badge on a 6.6. And gold rise up is money. It's such a good budget. Anyway, we're going back to it, trying to get to the rim. I pick up my dribble again. I don't look as good on this game as Badge Plug. I don't have the dribble system quite down yet, and I don't know what I can get away with just quite yet. But anyway, we're trying to stop him from post scoring on us. Again, not a fun style to watch or to defend, or I'm assuming to even use on offense, but we're getting stops consecutively now since I'm not trying to bump him, all the way at the three-point line and letting him come to me more. But he's pressing up again. Again, I go to the KD go-to the Devin Booker, and then I'm on that rim, and we're back in takeover. 17-14, we need 2 buckets by hook or by crook. I just need 2 buckets here. He plays it smart, but, we got standing dunk on our build. I didn't even see rise up pop up, but we got something to go there. I go for the Devin Booker cross. He ends up getting nutmeg. Legend strong handle pops up on that, and that's a dub. Next, we've got
all right. So next we got a 6'10",
90 post control,
94 mid-range. He's got post control. He's got finishing. He's got strength. He's got decent defense. Really good attributes all the way around.
So, this is the
that 86 strength. I know he's going to have some post powerhouse on him.
The one sport when you're playing on a small
probably go to the post anyway, and that's exactly what he does. He goes to try to post spin on me. It's not there. I got 88 interior, baby, with the 93 strength. He post hop shots. I really wasn't expecting that.
He misses.
We get the rebound. We're able to clear, and then it's just a matter of trying to get to this. See if I can get this Devin Booker, or if I can get an open mid-range, we'll take that. See how he's playing us. We have plenty of time on the clock. And not trying to rush anything, but I will take that snatch back three. If he's not going to play that, I'm comfortable with my shot. And so he's going to have to play up. And if he plays up, we're gonna beat him to the rim. So it's really pick your poison. You just got to be good enough to hit your shots. And here we go again. You got to be good enough to hit your shots. And, it is what it is. 3-3. I feel confident that we can get stops. He's definitely not going to be faster than us. He's going to be slower than the last guy. He's more balanced. That little hop shot kind of worried me a bit. So I'm definitely looking for that. He tried to cross over, get a little animation to pull him past me. Didn't quite get it. He doesn't really know what to do in the mid-range. I'm assuming he's just going to go right back to the post hop shot. Look at that. Very late. I'm assuming he makes those, but, 0 for 2 is 0 for 2. So we go back to the Devin Booker. We get it. Big stand and dunk down there. Again, I don't see any of the badges popping up, rise up, posterizer, nothing. But that looks like a stand and dunk in my opinion. And I got to assume that gold rise up's working. I get to the Devin Booker, and that happens sometimes with that Devin Booker cross. It's susceptible to that bump animation. I'm trying to see if I can get my body around him and maybe throw the ball off of him with the self lob, but it's not giving it to me from the corner. So I just try to see if I can get a decent shot up, and he gets strong coverage on it. But he goes right to the rim, tries to go up on me. I guess he didn't read my bubble. He sees I'm 6'6". He thinks it's going to be sweet down there, but this paint's not sweet. We're cooking up. We drop him, and I just take the easy dunk. Don't want to sell the clip, and I definitely don't want to give the ball up. So we're taking the easy dunks when they're there. 7-3, and I know he's worried about that happening twice, and oh my goodness, it does. And I don't sell the clip that time. We count 3 points, 10-3. We're feeling good, and he's definitely not right now. So I'm gonna go right back to the pro combo. I try to hit him with it a third time in a row, but 2K didn't give it to me. So we're kind of rocking him a little bit here. Pro combo to the snatch, to the Kawhi Leonard. Going off to the Zion speed boost, try to Devin Booker into the mid-range, and, you can't make them all. Anyway, he's clearing the ball, obviously trying to get back on the board. Nothing he's been doing has been really working so far other than that corner three he was able to take when he's open. He just wants to get back into this post with me, and, it's not... Well, it worked that time, but it hadn't been working very well for him up to that point. So 10-5, not the worst thing that could have happened. All he's going to do is think he can go back to it. And I think we all know that he's not going to get his way in the post with me time after time. He goes to a spin shot from the mid-range. I got to respect it. I mean, the dude's not playing the game with any kind of cheese. That's high skill stuff, but he's missing it all. I go to Tyrese Halliburton. He's not playing it, so I just run off of it, go straight to the Devin Booker crossover, and I'm on the rim. 12-5. See how he's playing us? Go back to that pro combo move to see if I can get another ankle breaker. It's not there. Combo with the pro to the snatch. We're driving off of it. Try to Devin Booker. He's there. He's reading it. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Tyrese Halliburton. And we're pulling up off of the Jimmy Butler escape. 14-5. And back and take over. Again, my mid-range now 96 with a 93 ball. Not getting the ankles again. We're trying to cook up at the top, see what he gives us. I'm going to step back, shoot the three. Why not? I got 93 ball at that point, but it's not in. But we got defense. 99 perimeter pops out there. We push him out of bounds, get the ball back. I'm in two-way tenacity. I'm in takeover. I cannot miss, right? So I'm going to just scoop back. He's not playing it. Jimmy Butler escape to the Tyrese Halliburton to the Kawhi, back to a Zach LaVine snatch, and that's that's 2K25, or maybe I'm just not good at the game. But anyway, I'm feeling good about defense. I'm back here in post lockdown gold defense. He's backing me as deep as he can. He gets a a kind of a crazy animation, but he's timing it. I got to respect it. Other dude was using real player percentage. He's actually timing these. So that's an open. It's in. It's 14-7. And he's going right back to the post game, and I don't know what to expect from him. If he's going to try to drop step me, get a close shot, or if he's going to try to shoot a post hop shot. I'm not really concerned about the post hop shot, given that he's missed all his shot creator opportunities, and that's ugly. But he's 6'10", so he gets the ball back and drop steps to another close shot, 14-9. It's a little frustrating, but I still feel pretty good about it. He doesn't feel like he's like really good at the game or anything at this point. He's got a 90 layup though, and that'll work. He ain't got to green that. So 14-11. I'm gonna try to get him to pick his dribble up here. He's 6'10". He doesn't really know what he's doing with the ball. I thought at the 6'10" might have a little bit of some ball handle, but he's really playing like a post scorer more than anything, like a 3-level post scorer. So he misses that. I get the ball back, snatch into the take back, and just trying to drive past him there. It's not there. I got plenty of time on the clock. I'm scooting back with the combo moves to the snatch, then driving again, Jimmy Butler. And I'm just, what can I say? That's not a good look. So I have to pull up, just jack something up with the shot clock running down. He gets the rebound, clears it, and 2K25 is on my side that time. And so I feel like it owed it to me, right? I mean, I missed a 3 in precision shooting takeover with then I lose the ball again. So I have precision, 2-8 tenacity. I feel like it owed me one, but I crossed right over into his body. It's ugly gameplay at this point, but that's the ones court sometimes. It's just ugly sometimes. So he picks up his dribble, he misses. I get the ball back. I'm trying to size up, snatch, go back to the Kawhi Leonard. Devin Booker. And I can throw self lobs. That's a good way to get a bucket. And that's one more thing for him to have to worry about. So let's see how he plays it. He's dropping back quite a bit. He's at the free throw line. I'm snatching even still, trying to get that Zion Williamson speed boost. It's not there. I go back to the KD go-to. He's dropping down every single time. I'm scooting back to the three-point line, seeing if he's playing it. Tyrese Halliburton to the Jimmy Butler escape. And that's 3 points. So we just got to close them out here. One bucket gets us off the court, and we can, continue our journey on the ranked proving grounds. Pull up from mid range, miss an easy one that hurts, but we got to get the ball back. What can you say? He misses a 3 right away. He's quick to give it up. I mean, at this point, it looks like he might be giving up on me. So I try driving in, and he's not giving up. He gets a stop when I thought he was just going to just give up on the game. I should have just taken the mid-range. So I'm kind of feeling salty at this point. He almost baited me into that one. He posts me up, drop steps me, gets another bucket. I got to stop him again, which I've been getting pretty consistent stops on him, but you never know what's going to happen out here. And there he goes, hop steps on me and gets a clean dunk. So I'm bumping him, a little frustrated. Probably shouldn't have done that, but at least I'm fast enough to recover. He post spins me and greens the close shot open, even though I'm reaching all over him. It's still open. So now I'm a little worried. It's 19-17. I have to get a stop. He goes left. He's taking his time and drives right past me. And it's 19-19. So, this is the moment champions are made. Last thing I want to do is give him a drive to the bucket. He's going to have to earn this. And he goes back to the post-up game, which if he doesn't get the easy drive on me is what he's been known to do every single time. I reach, he got me dead zoned. I'm not going out like that. Like, I'm not going to get dead zone dunked on with or that close shot crap without putting up a little bit of a fight. So he's going to have to earn it. I'm putting this body on him. It's not going to be easy getting to the bucket. Plus, he didn't have the full 24 this time. I'm able to get a good stop there. He gets kind of a crazy animation. I didn't think he hit the rim, and I get a fail to clear ball violation. So just one more stop. It's never ending one more stop at this point. But he's not comfortable obviously shooting from anywhere outside the paint. And thankfully we get a bump animation, knock him out of bounds. I'm back in 2-way tenacity. I'm in takeover. It's 19-19. I got to put him away quickly. I really don't want this game to persist any longer. I can't give him the ball back. So I go Tyrese Halliburton, Jimmy Butler, escape, pull up from mid range. He's got to play it. I knock it down. That's game over. So moving on to the next one, we're facing someone who's finally not going to try to post score. 6'6", 93 drive and dunk, high speed, decent perimeter defense. So he's going to be trying to rim run. I can already expect that out of him with the 93 drive and dunk. Good thing we get ball first. We'll try to get straight on the board, and hopefully we could just go 21-0 with it. I'm driving in. I pick up my dribble on the very first possession, and that's all me right there. I try to throw myself a self lob. It fortunately goes off of him, but obviously a bad possession. 5 seconds remaining. I got to get something up quickly, and my stamina is still like halfway down. So I go straight to the go-to, try to hop jumper, and with that low stamina, it's just a really small green window. So you got to kind of live with it. He clears the ball, and then obviously we want to get the ball back as quickly as possible. And the main thing is just not letting them get an easy dunk for 2 points. Make them take jumpers, and easier said than done. Obviously, I get dunked on, and he's doing that with no meter dunk, no skill dunk. That's just X button on Xbox or Square on PlayStation. So anyway, back to the strategy, trying to keep him off the rim. And that's what we want him doing. We want him to shoot threes, especially after he's been dribbling and trying to find that rim a bit. Stamina's a little bit lower, and we can get to what we want to do, which is definitely going to be the Devin Booker getting to the rim, and we get an easy 2 points off of that. So that's going to be our bread and butter every time down, trying to get to that Devin Booker. He plays it. I step back, knock down the three, and hopefully that'll keep him up on me close enough where I can keep, mixing it up, getting to the rim on him. There he plays pretty good defense. I got to scoop back. I lost a stamina bar, so I got to be smart about how I play with my momentum bars dropping. That time I got to take the mid range as he drops back off the Jimmy Butler escape move. And again, Devin Booker off the KD go-to shot, straight off the inbound. We get straight to the rim, 9-2, off to a good start. And he's not in a good place right now. He doesn't know to guard the shot or guard the rim. He's playing me super high. I go straight back to the Devin Booker, and 11-2. It's if you're hitting your shots, I mean, it's pretty impossible to guard this build. Back to the Devin Booker. He plays it pretty well. I got to scoot back to that 3-point line. I go to Tyrese Halliburton, Jimmy Butler, escape, and then it's straight to the Devin Booker. I'm back in the paint, getting a wide open layup. And it's 13-2. Zach LaVine snatch. Try to get a little room to go to the Devin Booker. He's guarding my hip really well, and I've drained 2 momentum bars now off of that. This time it works. I go right. Devin Booker to the left. Crab him. Get the easy dunk. 15-2. We just need 3 buckets and we're out of here. So again, going to the snatch, trying to find it. Kawhi Leonard double time to the Devin Booker, and we're back on the rim, 17-2. And if he can't guard the Devin Booker, I mean, what are we going to do but keep using it? There we get a little strong handle animation I really wasn't going for. Try to reset. He gets a good bump there. I go with the pro combo moves to the snatch back, try to find a little driving lane. He's playing it pretty well. Not really giving me a whole lot of room here, and he's playing it pretty well. That time I'm trying to, get an open shot. Doesn't go in. I'm in precision takeover, so that's a good shot. It's open. I got to hit that. And then he's back to doing what he does, which is getting on the rim. So it's 17-4. We need to stop, and the last thing we can do is let him, keep getting dunks to get him back into this ball game. So making him shoot, semi-contested is obviously the plan, but he's quick. We're still quicker. And that interior defense is huge. We don't have a big block rating, but that interior defense, you get stops in the paint. You people brick dunks, they miss layups. We get the ball right back, and guess what? Devin Booker crossover straight to the rim, 19-4. And why don't we do it one more time? KD go-to shot, Devin Booker standing dunk, 21-4. And then sometimes on this game, you got to play the same guy twice. And that's what happened here. So he loads right back up in with me, and he plays a much better game this
This second time around, it gets kind of ugly, and I've got to resort to some tactics I'm not so proud of, as you'll see. So jumping right into the gameplay, he starts off 5-0. He's still rim running. I'm able to get a contest at the rim and cause a miss. So 5-0 where we're starting off here. Back in two-way tenacity. Hit him with the Tyrese Halliburton to the Jimmy Butler, and then it's a snatch back for three. And we're in good shape, back in the driver's seat. Now he knows what we're trying to do. He saw it plenty last game. And he still can't seem to do too much about it. So we're going back to the KD go to Devin Booker, finishing on the rim. I'm sure he's sick of seeing it. It's 5-5. He's going to have to start playing it differently, but what's he going to do about this shot? If he plays back, he's got to worry about me hitting threes or at least hitting mid ranges. I try going to the Devin Booker aggressive breakdown and throwing a self lob. Not a good idea in that situation. Obviously, he gets the ball in an easy bucket because he didn't have to clear it. So we're back to trying to protect the rim at the same time, keep him from getting open shots. He's a 6'6" like us, so he can do a bit of everything, and he's definitely far more offensive. But here he is, finding a way to get to the rim again, and he's just X button dunking it. So even with the 88 interior, the 93 block, it trumps it most times. I still only have a 78 block, so my paint patroller badge is only bronze, and not enough to stop that posterizer from going off, in the RNG 2K25 game. So he's hop jumper and back, trying to reset. He's got 5 seconds on the clock. We're playing it pretty well, 3, 2, 1, and he's got to jack up a fade from three. If he hits it, he hits it. We live with that. Obviously, he doesn't. We grab the board. We're able to clear without any kind of impedance and worrying about getting reached on. Back to the what do you think? Devin Booker, strong handle pops up there. Legend strong handle is a little too much for him. He doesn't have the perimeter defense or the strength for it. So we're back in the driver's seat with the rock. 9-7, snatching back, combo moves. Go back to the KD go-to shot, back to Devin Booker, and the crossover is just carrying us right now. And he jumps, easy bunny for us, 2 points, 9-9. Pro combo moves back to Devin Booker. We fumble the rock. I can't dribble it. I've just tried to shoot a quick midi before he gets his hands up, but it still gives him weak coverage. I usually use the shot stick, so I try to just button shoot it. It was kind of a weird spot to be in, and I mistimed it. So he benefits from that. Obviously, he's snatching. He's rim hunting. He steps back, and thankfully he misses a three. He made one right out the gate to start the game off. So he misses this one. And he gets a second bump on me with the Devin Booker. And, that happens from time to time, as y'all seen in this gameplay. You can't just spam it without thinking that there won't be a consequence. People start to learn how to read it. And here he goes, getting back on the rim again. He cocks that thing way back. I was hoping to get a block on that, but, it is what it is. So we got to continue to make him a shooter, which easier said than done. I definitely don't want to give him momentum to the basket at the same time, because every time he gets a little bit of extra speed, it's, you see he's up 13-9, another dunk. So, we got to get a stop here. We can't let him run the score up on us and be in a spot where we've got to do run the table completely to win. So he's looking for his spot. He's taking his time, and he just pulls up on me. It's actually a really smart shot. I'm glad he missed it, obviously. So he back on defense. We're combo moving. Try to go to the KD go-to shot. He gets a bump. I snatch. Go back to the KD go-to shot. Devin Booker, and he's picking it up. We got two momentum bars left, or adrenaline bars left, I should say. We go to the Tyrese Halliburton to the Jimmy Butler escape and miss a wide open. Unfortunately, I had a rough day shooting this day. I felt like they had just changed the shooting like 2 or 3 days before this gameplay. And I was like hitting everything for a couple of days before this. And now I'm kind of 50 again. It's 2K25 hot fixes and little patches they do all the time. But we're getting driven by. He's getting back on the rim. No matter how many times I say I need to protect the rim, somehow, he's still getting by me. And I don't know. I don't like to just sit in the dead zone and let people shoot. I feel like, I don't know, it's just like not a real way to play basketball. And I know in 2K25 is how a lot of people play. I just don't like to play like that. I kind of want to give somebody an honest effort on defense. I doubt he really wants to post me up here. He runs back out. He's in precision takeover. I got to respect it at least a little bit, at least enough to run out without, putting a hand up, but just crowding his space. He shoots that from pretty deep, and we're able to get the rebound. He's not comfortable shooting. 15-9. We go to the pro, to the snatch, to the, you guessed it, Devin Booker crossover. We're back on the rim, and gold rise up pops up for us again. Big badge.
avoiding those close shots where they can get a contest. I'm trying to go left. He reaches, and I fail to take an advantage of it. I had another opportunity I messed up on, but we got time on the clock. I go back to a snatch to the KD go to. The reason you want to use that KD go to off the snatch as I get blocked there is you do get a better speed boost with the KD go to shot if you snatch first. Shout out to Hezi for that tutorial. But big reason why I like to snatch first and then go to the KD go to and then to the Devin Booker is you get that extra speed boost if you snatch first. And of course, if the shot's there, you take it. But anyway, he's got the ball back, 10 seconds. He's just dancing, really trying to find an opening. Instead, he has to settle for a three. Long rebound. He's able to run it down. We're both a 90 speed. So, you know, that's a tough situation for me to be able to get that stop and him be able to run that down. 2 seconds left on the clock. He's stepping back and shooting another one. I'm able to get the rebound that time, and it's my ball again. I go back to the snatch, the KD go to, and then when I try to cross there with Devin Booker, I end up getting a strong handle animation. You can, if you've got a 85 ball handle and up, you can get that animation if you have a high enough strong handle badge. And obviously, I've got legend, so it's going to pop up a lot for me. I get it again there. He's playing my hip twice. I still try to do the Devin Booker crossover, but it's giving me that nutmeg, which is really nice to see pop up. It's even better than the Devin Booker crossover when it works. He's playing my hip again. I go back to the Devin Booker. This time, it jams me up. I go back to the KD go-to shot, back to the Devin Booker. I'm just spamming it at this point. It's a bit of a crutch. But it's the ones court, man. You got to do what you got to do to get a bucket. I go to the Devin Booker aggressive breakdown, trying to get a self lob, and he's just playing it really well with the step up, crowd my space, step back, play the drive, kind of back and forth defense, and I lose it again. So 15-15. And we're back to try to keep him off the rim. He is in spot up takeover though. So him, hitting that hop jumper and stepping back and knocking down a three to make it a 18-15 game where all he needs is a three is a little dangerous now. So we got to play him a little bit differently. We can't give him a wide open three for sure. He probably doesn't want it either, but still, he'll take it. We've seen him shoot a lot of those shots. 7 seconds on the clock. He's still trying to rim run me. He gets a little run around on me and a wide open layup with like 2 seconds on the clock. So 20-15 game point. It's looking grim right now. I'm not gonna lie. He obviously goes back to that hop jumper, hops back again on me. He's trying to do his best to get to the rim. Actually breaks my ankles and sells the game. Honestly, I mean, obviously he can still get a stop here, but just ruins his whole opportunity to end it. I go back to the Devin Booker on him. I'm on the rim, 20-17. I'm thinking I need 3 buckets here. I mean, I could 3-point hunt, but honestly, I need 3 buckets. And like I said, I know something now, and it's that he doesn't have enough strength of perimeter defense to stop the strong handle. So it's a situation we're in, guys, and I don't want to lose. So you're gonna see me spin once, spin twice, abusing the legend strong handle. It's pretty nasty. And we just need 1 bucket. We go back to the snatch. I could shoot it there, but why would I do that when I can just get to the rim? And of course, he gets tight coverage from behind. I can never get that. I don't know how he gets that when I don't. But anyway, it's looking low on the clock. He's getting real bumpy with me, but I really just want to do that, and I want to end the game with the strong handle. So it is what it is. We get the dub. We're able to get some more progression on the ones court for Proving Grounds. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like content like this. I want to try out other builds. I got a lot of builds I want to steal and be able to try out for you guys in the future.